The Hutchinson House on Edisto Island, South Carolina, stands as one of the oldest houses constructed during the Reconstruction Era by African Americans following the Civil War. It all began with Jim Hutchinson, and Lyles Station Historic School and Museum recognizes his role in history today, February the 6th, 2024. Tomorrow, we will continue the Hutchinson saga with the story of his son, Henry. The early colonial landowners in South Carolina grew rich harvesting timber, herding cattle, and planting indigo, rice, and cotton, specifically Sea Island cotton, a tradition that would continue into the 1900s. A mulatto, Jim Hutchinson, born in the mid-1830s, grew up at Peters Point Plantation, rumored to be the son of the plantation owner. After South Carolina seceded from the Union and the Civil War began, all whites were ordered to evacuate Edisto Island. They did, leaving many enslaved behind to fend for themselves, but enjoying freedom for the first time in their lives. Jim Hutchinson was one of these men, referred to as contrabands by the Union forces that moved into the area and occupied the coast. Hutchinson joined the Union Navy, serving on 3 different ships until his discharge in 1865. He returned home a war hero and free man and received a land grant, which presidential decree voided in 1868. This act, which voided their land grants, left him and other free men homeless and jobless after the former plantation owners returned to reclaim the plantation lands. Despite this, Hutchinson persevered and became known as one of the Black Kings of Edisto, former slaves who worked hard and successfully established themselves in the community as planters, businessmen, and politicians. He formed land cooperatives so that he and other freedmen could purchase almost 700 acres on the island, pooling their money for the large purchase, which they then divided amongst themselves. Thanks to Hutchinson's leadership with the cooperatives, they became successful landowners, profiting off the land they had formerly worked as slaves. Hutchinson threw himself into politics, served as the trial judge for Edisto Island, and in 1874 partnered with others to establish the Toglio Ferry Company, a black-owned ferry company to serve the former slaves on the island. A successful landowner, Hutchinson pursued his political ambitions and was elected as a delegate to the Charleston County Republican Party Convention and later as precinct chairman for Edisto Island in the convention. Hutchinson embodied the success of the rags to riches story, starting life as a slave, then serving in the Navy as a sailor, investing in land and known as a local planter and land broker, serving as a politician, and well known as community leader. Tragically, an argument at a 4th of July gathering in 1885 found Hutchinson murdered by Frederick Barth, who was found guilty of manslaughter. A year later, Barth had appealed and was acquitted by an all-white jury. Hutchinson's 4 children inherited his land, and his son Henry followed in his father's tradition of leadership in the community. Tomorrow, we will explore his role in history.